Hi, I'm Amy, a computer toucher / pervert.
And I'm Beth, a word enjoyer.
And I'm Lily. Meow.
Yay, Lily.
Oh my god, meow, 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 meow.
Whoa.
Is that right?
And this
Meow,
is
meow, meow, meow,
shitpost meowtum. No, that doesn't work.
A
That's not
podcast
anything.
where we overthink stupid ideas.
Mortems for shitposts, if you will.
Post shitums for mortems, if you will.
I almost said, I swear
Yeah,
to God,
no,
I
I
almost
know.
said that.
Also, we might trick you into learning about cat girls or something.
Sometimes they say meow with several A's
They
and then a
do.
tilde. What does it mean?
Yeah, what significance does the tilde have? Do you think that's indicating the vowel is extended? Why don't they just put more A's?
It's impossible to say.
Lily, do you have any thoughts on this?
No.
No thoughts. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm going to read our first idea. It is LED Easy Bake Oven. So this is going to require a little bit of explanation. So an Easy Bake Oven, if you're not familiar, it's basically a device for children.
Or maybe it'd be more accurate to say it was a device for children. Do
Yeah.
they still make them? I don't know.
I don't know for a fact, but basically, historically, the way they worked is they had an incandescent light bulb. And it's important that it's incandescent because they get hot. Not, the whole point of it is basically it gets hot, but not hot enough to, seriously injure your child, more or less. Right. And then obviously, and we might have talked about this before, LEDs are basically taking over. And of course, that's because they're better.
I wouldn't say they're taking over. I would say they have
taken over.
If you go to
Okay,
the store and you
yeah.
want to buy light bulbs,
That's fair.
they're like a local hardware store. They literally might just have LED bulbs these days.
Yep.
I think it's plausible.
Yeah, that's probably.
And they're quite energy efficient. They last a long time. They're compact. They're cheap to manufacture. If they fail, it won't be as catastrophic as some, let me tell you, some older types of light bulbs would explode sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Some incandescents, I remember from when I was
Yay.
younger, they would sometimes just explode. Like the glass
Ooh.
would get hot and boom.
Oh, okay, this makes sense. Okay, so they still make them. They don't require light bulbs anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're just electric.
It makes sense. Honestly, I feel like the original idea for them was kind of the genius move of being like, we can sell people a plastic box.
With a
And
light
they
bulb.
supplied. Did they even sell the
No,
light
I
bulbs,
think
or did you
have
supply
to,
your
I
own?
think you might have had to supply your own.
Yeah. And be like, this is a toy to let kids role play, that they're an adult who's baking, because American children's toys love to prepare your child for a future in being a wage slave.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
There's
That's
literally
right.
McDonald's branded plastic play sets. That's weirdly McDonald's branded plastic play sets.
McDonald's
is surprisingly,
branded plastic playsets.
it's a little bit hard
McDonald's branded plastic play sets.
Wow, Lily, that's so true.
to say. Where, they have like a plastic McNugget or whatever.
Yum. So a normal McNugget. Haha,
Real true.
McDonald's bird.
Yeah.
Haha.
Or, like a simplified register or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Got some buttons.
On one hand, I'm like, okay, well, kids do love to pretend they're like a doctor, they're running a business or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
on the other hand, we sure are preparing them early to exist in a capitalist society as low-level workers.
You ever think about how school bells prepare students for factory work?
Which is kind of silly because who the fuck works in a factory in the US these days?
it's true. It's true.
But yeah, the bell rings at a certain time you're supposed to get to somewhere was really an industrial factory thing, first of all.
Yep.
Also air conditioning, actually. Air conditioning
really?
originally was not, it had nothing to do with human comfort. It wasn't even to keep stuff cold. It was to keep air dry enough in factories to not cause, mechanical issues.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So air conditioners are an evolution of dehumidifiers?
Yeah.
Wacky.
Interesting. Yeah, because I know people tend to think of AC in common parlance as just meaning a thing that makes your house not get so hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thing that makes your car not get so hot. But right, the humidity control is a
I mean,
major
if you
part
think
of
about it, they're not called coolers or something. They're
Yeah.
called air conditioners. They condition the air.
Mm-hmm.
But-
They get that air ready, nice and ready for you to breathe it.
Yeah.
Or, for the machines. So, exciting news, actually. We're getting a heat pump HVAC system installed next week. It's so soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going heat pump
Woo.
mode. We're going technology connections mode. Beth, is he proud of me?
He doesn't. I mean, he's never.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's not.
He doesn't, I'm sorry. He doesn't know you.
Damn. Through the magic of buying two of them.
Amy, you don't have anywhere to put a second heat pump. Your garages aren't insulated enough for that.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
That's true. Oh yeah, we got new garage doors. That's nice. They're way more insulated than they used to be, let me tell you. before we had a shitty wooden garage door that was not mechanized and had a kind of scarily powerful spring on it.
It sure did.
And then the other one had a mechanism that was maybe actually from the 70s. And like it made a noise when you tried to use it, but it didn't. I hesitate to say that it worked.
Well, see, the thing is, if it started out closed, it had a habit of it would open, and then, but instead of staying all the way open, it would then start closing again, and then it would get stuck at like halfway open.
Right. And that's the ideal state for a garage door to be in.
Totally. That's what we want, right?
I tried looking up whether or not infrared LEDs produced any significant
interesting.
amount of heat
Yeah,
because,
interesting.
like, it seems like that's something that should work, but I couldn't find any info suggesting that infrared LEDs are a meaningful heat source, which is kind of surprising.
Right, because seeing an IR is sort of a proxy for letting you see the temperature of stuff, because most stuff in everyday human life on Earth, its black body radiation is in the IR's like range.
Wait, infrared? You mean infrared?
Okay, I did as a child for a while think that it was called infrared.
Same.
Because
Same.
radiation, because I didn't hear people say it out loud much, but I read a lot of science books as a kid.
Yeah.
I feel like this is sort of a classic
nerd.
thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, you know a lot of big words, but also you're saying some of them completely wrong.
Yep.
Me saying metathesis, because I was like, well, there's the prefix meta and there's the word thesis. Surely this word is metathesis. No, it's metathesis. Fuck you.
Biopic.
Actually, I continue to be confused about that one. I
Yeah.
swear I hear people say both biopic and biopic.
Yeah, fair. Oh yeah, I have myopia. It's
You
like
have
a problem
two-
with my eyes.
What, you have two eyes? That's
Yeah.
what, is what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
it's very concerning.
Okay, episode of The Twilight Zone where someone goes to, he's like, oh no, I'm in a reality where everyone has one eye, so they're gonna remove one of my eyes to make me normal. Oh no, that's scary.
Oh, okay, Beth. I was just checking Wiktionary. It lists first off for US biopic, normal, and then US comma. Guess what? Non-standard biopic.
Yeah. Okay, so it's common enough to be listed, but it's uncommon enough to be marked as non-standard. All right, fair
Yup.
enough. I mean, biopic makes more sense in that it's a biographical picture. That's what biopic is short for.
Yep.
I wonder if people got their wires crossed with words like optic or biopsy.
Yeah, I think probably. Right, so usage notes. Most American and British dictionaries give only the pronunciation with the first syllable stress and the long O. So the
Biopic. Yeah.
more correct one, basically.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess French borrowed it and also Spanish borrowed it. But it's saying it's rare in France. For common use a film biographique. Okay.
I mean, sure, that makes sense.
Sure. That sounds like French. They sell things specifically to be cooked in an easy bake oven because, it's not like an actual oven. The temperature is a lot lower. That's kind of the point. So you can't do like actual normal baking, but they'll sell like a brownie mix for it. Your child can approximate making brownies.
Or like cookies or whatever.
Cookies, yum. I do like to eat cookies. Oh yeah, have you heard about brookies? I found out about this recently.
I assume it's a brownie / cookie, I guess.
Correct. Yeah, as far as I can tell, usually the bottom half is like a brownie and the top half is like a chocolate chip cookie. Obviously, I think this is kind of like an American thing. I gotta say, that sounds pretty good. I would try
I'd give it a try.
Yeah, I like both of those things.
Yeah.
I have a lot of opinions on chocolate chip cookies, by the way. About the texture especially. I like a good amount of chew is nice.
Okay, so I was doing some more research on the history of air conditioning. So I guess this makes sense. There's sort of multiple threads that come together to create what we now think of as air conditioning. Apparently, the guy who first coined air conditioning as a term, like as a phrase, was a textile factory owner who was actually making the air more humid.
Interesting. Give me that moist air.
And then another major guy was a doctor who, in I think Florida.
I mean, they need fucking AC there, let me tell you.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Interesting that it would come from the medical field too, though.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's useful, but
But yeah, it looks like the main guy who like got it to take off and made a lot of money from it was Willis Carrier. He's got a pretty long Wikipedia page. Oh, this makes sense. Okay, I guess air conditioning dropped off during the Great Depression.
Because no one could afford it.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And, seen as a luxury. Also, yeah, I guess Americans, when it was first introduced, were skeptical, and some of them like, well, if if God meant for it to be cooler, the weather would just be cooler.
True.
We shouldn't meddle with nature like this.
This is why Lovecraft wrote a short story about air conditioning.
He sure did.
Wait, did he really did?
Yes, he really
Yes.
did. A horror story.
I assume he was against
Yes,
it.
obviously.
Yes.
Because that guy was fucking against everything.
It is hard
remotely
to
new.
stress just how much Lovecraft was scared of fucking everything.
Kind of man to go outside and be like, oh god, I saw a squirrel. That's so scary.
Trying to write a story.
Trying to write a story about this.
Oh god.
Oh god, a person with brown skin said hello to me on the street. That's so
I'm gonna fucking
scary.
kill myself.
Oh god, a woman?
No,
Oh fuck.
no. I don't think women should be allowed to because that's too scary.
Pretty scary.
Pretty spooky.
Pretty spooky, pretty scary.
Okay, are we good
If you're
on
a scary woman,
email
definitely
us?
don't send me your address.
Like your street address?
Or I guess I don't think that's coherent. If you're a scary woman, definitely don't ask me for my address.
Lily, what's your address?
I don't think she should say it on the podcast.
No, don't do that.
Let's
I
not
actually
dox
don't
any
know
guests.
what it is.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really have a reason to yet.
It's not like
I
I'm
can
gonna
let you
drive
know at
there.
some point.
Yeah,
Sure.
Sure. We can we can mail you normal things.
We can email her once we know her street address.
That's
yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
Email parentheses physical and not electronic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Snail mail.
Don't mail me estrogen.
Okay.
I wasn't planning on it.
I mean, I assume you have estrogen.
That was a joke about email.
Oh, I didn't get that. Okay.
I gotta be honest. I did not get it.
What about female?
Human female?
Maybe when you get charged a fee for mail, that's female.
That's most mail.
Yeah, that's kinda normal.
Yeah, okay, you're not wrong. Most of the times I've sent mail without charge has been either some kind of government thing where the postage is already paid for on the return envelope, or some other kind of returning something to like a job that I no longer have.
Speaking
or
of, so Beth had a job she quit in like December.
late December of last year, 2025.
So like more than 6 months ago.
yeah,
And it turns out, so they had said they sent her a box. They shipped her a box to ship her work, laptop, and phone back to the company in. And then we never got it. And we're like, well, somebody fucked up. We found out who fucked up.
it was the HOA. It was the
Yeah.
condo HOA.
Yeah, they had a package locker system. And it turns out it was in there, but the system lost track of it.
Somehow.
And
for
I guess they must
6
have been
months.
going through and just checking everything and making sure everything was actually in the system. And it turned out they found like 6 packages that the system had fucking lost track of.
It's not
Not the
great.
best. But hey,
It's
guess
not
what?
great.
We moved out of there.
Yeah.
We're
House.
House.
selling it. We live in a house. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We
that's-
like living in
that's
the
true.
house. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I was doing
Yeah.
a little more research on the doctor who invented an early form of air conditioning. The inventor of mechanical refrigeration is what Wikipedia says. So that's Dr. John Gorey. I don't know if that's how you say his last name. It's
How's
with
it
2
spelled?
R's and an IE.
Oh, okay.
But the reason he was so focused on the air is because this is back when they still thought malaria was literally caused by bad air.
Right, because that's where the name is from, right?
Yeah, mal is Latin for bad, and area or aria is Latin for air. So
Well, weird coincidence.
that's basically part of what was called miasma theory, where they thought that gases from stuff like swamps, especially night air, made you sick.
Oh, like Tears of the Kingdom.
I guess kind of.
It is kind of like
but like I think part of why this theory stuck around for so long is because if you made sure your windows were closed and airtight at night, that would prevent you from getting malaria.
Right, but it was because it fucking kept the mosquitoes.
Yes,
Oh,
it's one of those theories where like the
kinda understand.
actions taken based on it actually did work.
I do think about this sometimes because sometimes theories are wrong. They're good enough approximation that they kind of work.
The outcome being don't leave your windows open at night if you live in a swamp. Like
It's like actually good advice.
that is good advice.
Yeah, that's actually good. But it's because of the bugs.
Yeah, but it's not because of some kind of mysterious evil air.
Okay, so the thing I think about with bugs is how they do programs where they release a bunch of sterile male bugs
Yeah.
to basically limit future population growth of the insects. You know about this?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
airdrop a bunch of them over California.
Yeah.
There's a Tom Scott video about this.
What if they airdropped a bunch of sterile, sexy males over California?
What if? Where are they getting these kind? See, the thing
Yeah,
about like flies is you can breed a new generation in like a couple days.
That's true.
It's practical.
Yep.
But like you want like humans for at least 18.
That's tough.
It's,
yeah.
It's a long-term investment.
Unless you have one of those like sci-fi accelerated clone things,
Sure.
which sci-fi had to invent because it's really irritating to have to wait.
Yeah, like if you can clone yourself, but from when you decide to do it, you have to wait 18 years for them to like be an adult. Well, what if I wanted to fuck my clone?
Well,
goddammit?
also, right, a classic, of course, is that the clone looks the same as the person.
Right.
But if the clone is like 20 years younger, they're not gonna look the same.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of developmental stuff that goes into how you look that's not strictly just your
Yeah,
real
it is more
genetics.
complicated than that, of course.
I mean, as someone with an identical twin, I can tell you we
Whoa.
do not, in fact, look identical.
Well, you have a twin.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
She's actually in the room with us
Oh
right now.
my god. Whoa.
Wait, is it me?
No, it's not you, Lily.
Lily, no, it's actually not you. It's actually me.
Whoa, no way. That's crazy.
Whoa. Oh yeah, a classic question certain types like to discuss is, would you fuck your own clone? And for me, the answer is no, because I think it would be weird and
Yeah,
awkward.
it would feel, because I have a
Yes.
twin, I think it
It's
would
different
just
of
feel
you.
like incest.
Yeah, and-
it would just come off like
And
incest to my
be
brain.
clear, I am not into incest. Just putting it out there. Not into it.
I'm a little bit sick of
Oh,
some
like
of the weird
online
T
trans
girls
who are into incest.
Yeah, like unironically, I blame a lot of this on manga.
Weeb brain, terminal weeb brain.
Yeah, and I blame
Perhaps.
some of that on the fact that I think a lot of Japanese people are only children. I can't
fair.
fully support this, but I have a theory that a lot of the people who are into sibling incest are people who did not actually grow up with siblings.
I have a younger half sister who was like blonde as a child, and let me tell you, I don't want to fuck her.
It's true.
I have no interest in that.
But like, I had a friend in college who would be like, "Oh man, I wish I had a cute younger sister like this anime protagonist." Then
Yeah.
be like, I'm not so sure.
I think if you actually did, maybe you would feel differently about it.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, I could be wrong, but yeah.
But yeah, I'll never forget the time I was
Oh.
at trans night at
Yeah.
a bar, and I mentioned my sister, my literal sister Amy
That's
here,
me!
and she was like, "Oh, do you mean your sister or your sister?"
Like, sister,
and I was like,
wink, wink. No,
I was like, no, my
normal-
fucking my
No,
sister
the
who has the
normal
same
one.
parents as me. The
The
normal
normal
fucking
one.
definition.
The normal
I
one.
feel like I shouldn't need to specify that.
But I think that's how common the sort of
yeah.
pseudo sister incest is.
Yeah,
among
people
some
are
of
fucking
the
calling their
T-girls.
girlfriend their sister or whatever, which is very frustrating to me as someone who lives with my actual trans sister.
Yeah. I've just sort of given up on complaining, but it's
Yeah,
true.
I think one of our previous guests actually was saying that she started just saying bio sister
Yeah,
to
so
get ahead
so
of
she
this.
doesn't fucking run into this problem. And okay, fair.
I'm
I
reluctant
do
to do
think-
that though because then I feel like I've surrendered the
I
term.
think you could say maybe twin.
Yeah.
I don't think people are going to be, do you mean your little twin? It's because, like, yeah, I mean, yes.
Okay, this better not be how we find out there's some even more niche group of
Oh, pseudo twincest?
yeah.
Yeah.
That
No, that's
might
probably
exist.
that probably
Not
exists.
aware of any such things, so you're probably safe
It's
for a few
probably
years.
it's probably very niche if it exists.
I'm just imagining two people who are dating who are like, let's get cosmetic surgery to look more similar.
Okay, actually, I think I did see a couple like this at one point, but one of them was a cis guy and one of them was a cis girl, so it's kind of an interesting
What?
situation.
That's actually
I
even
don't recall
weirder.
the details.
If they were the same gender, I'd be like less. It's still weird, but I'd be a little less
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
But like, are you two
Interesting.
trying to look like siblings?
I don't know.
Why would you want
I don't
that?
know.
I don't
It's
get it.
interesting.
Although
I
I'm
think
not-
there's some minor characters in like Neuromancer who got surgery to look identical,
Uh-huh.
but I'm talking really minor. I think they're mentioned like once
Yeah.
as guards for some club. I don't remember.
Cyberpunk.
Thank you, Mr. William Gibson, inventor
Billy-
of cyberpunk.
Billy
That's
G.
that's probably a slight overstatement, but he was obviously
kinda
very
true.
influential in cyberpunk.
Wait, I remember that you said he's a good poster.
Yeah, he's in Blue Sky. He posts pretty good.
No, we love to see a good poster out there.
And it's like guys his age, almost all the guys his age on Blue Sky who have
Are
significant
not good
followings
posters.
post terrible. They're
So,
like something
good for him.
something Orange Man.
yeah, this Cheeto in the White House is the average Blue Sky, like middle-aged
Yeah.
poster.
He had some posts. Someone was like, I feel like we got the cyberpunk future, but without all the cool stuff. And then he responded, and it's like, I don't know, we have pretty cool like street fashion, and there's some really good international hybrid street food
That's true.
available a lot of places now.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
And I'm
I
like,
guess.
eh,
It's not
he's got
all
a
bad,
point.
I guess.
He's got a point.
It's not all bad. It's pretty bad. But it's not.
It is pretty bad, don't get me wrong.
All right, I'm gonna move on to the next idea. Okay, I think this is from Lily. Programming language where you can only say what a variable isn't equal to. Lily, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, let the compiler just specify what a variable shouldn't be. Let the compiler pick anything outside of that and hope you don't get any undefined behavior.
I love undefined behavior.
I, unfortunately, don't have the energy to implement that.
So you'd be like, x does not equal 1, x does not equal 3.
Yeah, do you have to like list every other value?
You think I thought this through that far?
Okay.
I'm
No.
sure you can like feed it a generator expression or a function,
Generator, I hardly know her.
but
Oh wait, Lily, can you talk about what you were showing me in Starlark?
Oh, God.
Can you mention that?
do we really want to talk about Starlark of all things
Yeah.
on this podcast?
Yeah, Lily, it's a podcast about terrible ideas.
True, that's true.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So this is publicly available code in
Yeah, she's not
Bazel,
leaking anything.
the build system that's used by Google and a lot of other companies, mostly ones full of former Googlers. And
Zooglers.
at some point when linking shared C++ libraries, it needs to do some tree pruning. And it doesn't have a good way to do the necessary loops, so it just has a loop from 0 to maximum integer.
Yeah, I believe it was from 0 to 2 to the 31 minus 1. That's fun. So
This is real code written by real software engineers.
you can go look at. We might put a link or something. But I saw that and I was like, what? This is someone who needed a well loop. But so Starlark, because it's configuration language, they tried to make it so the programs will always terminate. But it turns out you can just, instead of using a while loop, you could just use the world's longest while loop.
Well, you know what I said? I said, why don't they just write a program to test if any given program will terminate or not? It's so easy.
Yeah, these fucking idiots.
Why didn't they think of
just
that?
do that?
Just-
And if the program doesn't terminate, be like, no,
You can't
we
do it. It's not
no.
allowed.
Yeah, it's actually trivial to implement a program like that.
Yeah.
You simply feed the code to an LLM and
Oh,
ask
God.
it,
No.
this program terminate?
No, Alan Turing is turning in his grave.
Yeah, he's Turing in his grave. Yeah, I hope so.
Boo.
I don't know who else he would be.
Anyway, haha, computer science.
Computer science is when you ask the AI.
Oh God, don't say that. That's scary. I don't like it.
I have a non-computer science terrible idea.
Yeah, go ahead. I think we might need to escape this.
So, around a decade ago, there was a data breach on some dating website for having affairs.
Oh,
Ashley
Madison?
Yes.
I think.
Okay, I recall that. Yep.
So, my idea is dating website for having affairs with intent for it to cause a divorce.
Oh my God.
A website
Interesting.
for you to find someone that your husband will just fucking despise and leave you over.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Okay, slight twist on that. Website for finding people to try to tempt your spouse into cheating on you so you can get a divorce, but they're found to be at fault.
I think that could be.
That's interesting.
I think that could be the same website. You just
Yeah.
make a profile for your spouse.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right. Yes.
You know what'd be really embarrassing though is you're like, I'm gonna get this guy who's like the opposite of my husband in every way. He's really gonna hate this guy, and then they end up fucking.
Yeah. It could happen. It seems possible.
New rom-com question mark. New rom-com premise.
Well, okay, so website for ethical. That explicitly says that it's for unethical non-monogamy.
That is just Ashley Madison.
That is just
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, right, but I don't think they said.
Well, they
that
didn't phrase
but
it that
yes. Yes, admittedly.
They were literally talking about having an affair.
Yeah.
How much closer
I
to
guess that's pretty
unethical non-monogamy can you get
I think Amy
outside of a
literally
theory
wanted them to
textbook?
say the exact phrase.
Yeah, I think
unethical
that's what it was,
non-monogamy.
right,
Okay.
And you can aim it at queer people. Because I'm pretty sure Ashley Madison was aimed at straight guys, right?
I partly assumed that just from
The
how it was
name.
named.
Yeah, exactly.
It's named like it's trying to attract
Wait,
straight
okay,
guys.
I have a bad question. Okay, if you're making a website kind of like that, but aimed at T-girls, what two names, and you're choosing two first names, what first names do you choose?
Well, Freya.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll accept that. How does that make you feel, Lily? Lilith Freya. How do you feel about that?
No comment.
No comment. Are
I
there
have
any...
thoughts on the matter, but if
You'll
I
refrain.
Or
spoke too much about it, some people
Someone's
would
gonna
get mad at me.
Lilith is gonna get mad at me.
Or like Zoe Luna.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Okay,
almost-
I don't know any Zoes or Lunas, so
I know-
yeah, that would
oh,
work.
I'm
I know
surprised.
a couple Lunas.
Yeah.
So the hard part of this is finding a pair of names that won't get someone in this room personally upset at.
So you make someone mad.
Well, okay, in fairness, I don't like to actively talk to any of the Zoes or Lunas
Yeah.
I know on from the internet.
I'm aware of their existence.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The only Zoe I know of is
The
a
only
straight
Zoe,
woman.
The only Zoe you know.
That's
I mean, like,
that's
I don't know her personally. I'm on a Discord
don't-
that
you-
contains a Zoe.
You do not know her in the biblical sense.
She's
She
straight,
just said she's
so
straight.
Yeah.
Well, we just said she's straight, so it'd be surprising if
That's
we knew
true.
her in the biblical
It
sense,
would.
I would say. Sorry, is she straight and trans, just to clarify?
yeah, straight transgender woman.
Whoa. Is such a thing even possible? No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. I just know a lot of gay trans women.
Yes.
You literally
I'm
know
sure.
a girl who talks about how much she wants to be embraced by
Zoran
a strong-
Mamdani.
I was
that-
going to say a big, strong, comforting man, but yeah, Zoran Mamdani
Well,
these days. We
that's-
probably want to cut the Zoran Mamdani bit.
No, whatever,
Nah,
it's fine.
It's fine. Whatever.
Someone,
like I said,
it's not, no
anyone-
one's gonna get cancelled for mentioning that their friend is sort of thirsty about Zoran. It's
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine. And it's not like we said that much about this friend in question.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right. Is it cool if I go on to the next one?
No, nothing about this is cool. It's all very cringy.
Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, I'll
Embarrassing.
go on anyway. Okay. Rubber Ducky, you can fucky. Beth, is this yours?
I don't remember phrasing it that way. But yeah, it was like a bath toy / sex toy.
I mean, it's not that bad an idea, right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it because there's, this song in Sesame Street
Oh.
about how much he loves his rubber ducky. And I was like, what if he loved his rubber ducky? A little too
Yeah.
much, You go,
Yep. Yes, I understand.
or there's, I know there's like plushy humpers out there on the
Yeah,
internet.
there are.
Rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise. That's another thing that seems to be like weirdly normalized among some parts of the transgender
Yeah.
or like the trans femme
I
internet.
think they're just that fucking touch starved.
The blow
yeah,
high
maybe
humpers.
so. Yeah, the blow high humpers.
Mm-hmm. You ever see someone put a strap on a plushie though?
I haven't.
Okay, I won't say any more about that.
What a
Like,
strangely
it's
specific
less
question.
weird than the pumpkin memes that went around a few years
I
ago,
suppose.
honestly.
Pumpkin funkin'.
There's got to be someone who's like cut a hole in a plushie and installed like a flesh.
Yeah,
frame.
I do.
I mean, I
Probably.
heard about that when it was bronies and not T-girls.
Oh,
so
you know what?
Well,
yeah.
I
The
mean, not that.
concept of-
Although to be clear, those are not mutually exclusive groups.
No.
You
it's
never
true.
know.
Some of the bronies became T-girls. I don't doubt it.
I'm sure that's true. Yes.
Yeah.
this was back in the day when T-girls were less common on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I do know a trans girl online named Celestia. I don't know for sure where she got the
But
name,
it might
but there is a relatively
MLP
prominent
related.
My Little Pony character named that,
Yeah,
and I don't think it's
that's
generally
fair.
a common name. So
Yeah.
I mean, at least she's not named Twilight Sparkle or something. Yeah, a girl named Applejack. Celestia is, okay. Well, I'm not going to say it's a normal name, but it's more
reasonable.
normal.
It's relatively normal. Right. I was thinking a good thing about the rubber ducky. If you're fucking it in the bath.
Yeah, easy cleanup, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
It's true.
the bath gooners. Oh, bubble bath / lube.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work well, but I'll give you
there
$1
might
million
be a way.
for R&D.
There might be a way. I don't know.
If anyone wants to, give us some VC money, no. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of names that are not quite as bad as other names, I saw a post on the internet where someone was saying they encountered a child named after a daedric prince from the Elder Scrolls.
Do you know which one?
They didn't say which one, which obviously caused me to think about this.
Okay, what's the worst case scenario? What's the best case scenario?
Yeah, I mean, there's some where I'm like, you can't name your
Vermina
kid.
sounds nice.
Does it?
Does it?
It sounds like the word vermin.
It does sound like the word vermin. Like, I feel like a trans woman might name herself that, but
Yeah.
I don't know if someone's
Is that
parents would.
better or worse than a trans girl naming herself Vriska?
I don't know enough about Homestuck to answer your
And
question.
I refuse to learn more. Don't tell me. I refuse. Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh,
so,
right. Sorry, let me mention real fast. I legally changed my name to Atrophy Deathbear. I let some Discord surfers pick a new first name and a new last name for me.
Amy, you probably shouldn't say your full legal name on the
Oh,
podcast.
true.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck, I just called you Amy. I'm so sorry for demeaning you, actually.
No, it's okay.
Anyway, sorry. So, about the data princess,
Right.
yeah, like, some of them are fine.
yes.
Like, Meridia or Azura. It's
It's
a
like-
little weird, but
whatever.
but like, don't name your kid Mehrunes Dagon or something.
Imagine.
Don't name your kid Molag Bal.
Okay, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
Please do not.
Your kid will get bullied.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, what I'm hearing is some of the more women-coded Daedra have better names to name your kid. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, probably.
I say women-coded because some of them are not.
Technically, they're officially they're all genderless,
Yeah,
but in
exactly.
practice, that's not really true.
Yeah.
Most of them have picked one gender and generally manifest in a corresponding form, like Nocturnal, which also you can't name your kid Nocturnal. Is
Why
usually
not?
is usually like a hot lady in a hooded robe, or like Shia Gorath is usually Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson in the suit with the two halves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's exactly 3 types of guy who would wear that suit. It's Shia Gorath, Jordan Peterson, and a Batman villain.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the only
it's
types
true.
of guy. And
It's
they're not
true.
that far removed from each other.
Yeah,
is
those
the
are all
thing.
actually pretty similar.
I've definitely thought about this before. Like, in some ways, Jordan Peterson is shockingly close to just working at unmodified as a Batman villain.
It also has like a background as like a psychologist or whatever.
Yeah, like
And several
like-
Batman
yeah,
villains are like that, right?
Hugo Strange and Scarecrow,
Yeah.
and Harley Quinn. It's a pretty common backstory for them.
Yep,
And
yeah.
the weird like split in half suit is somewhere in vibes between Two-Face and the Joker, I would say.
Yeah.
And him basically being like a pundit. He could, rail against Batman on Gotham Radio or
it's
whatever.
true. Oh, by the way, we found the Riddler's headquarters.
Oh yeah, the main public library location in the city we now live in. There's like a giant metal question mark on the front of the building.
Yeah, whenever we said, it's the Riddler.
Yeah, we're like, oh, that's where he lives. That's his house.
Yeah, that's where he lives.
He's doing pretty well financially. It looks like good for him.
Yeah, it's a big house.
Yeah.
All right, we have anything else to say about rubber ducky? You can Fucky.
I mean, for bonus points, it could look like a regular rubber duck, but then it has like a mouth opening, maybe.
Oh, okay. See, this whole time, I don't know
That would
why.
have to be a really big duck.
Well, I mean, you could scale it up.
I was imagining the hole was like on the bottom of the duck, so when it was just like sitting on a tub floor or something, you wouldn't realize it was a sex
Oh,
toy.
well, a lot of rubber duckies, to be squeaky, do have a hole in the bottom.
Yeah, I was thinking you put it like there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could also see that. I guess my only concern is I feel like you'd have to make it pretty tall then.
To fit a whole dick, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, oh, wait. I guess it could be one of those, like, clit-sucking things, maybe.
Yeah.
There's, like, sex toys that,
that's
like,
interesting.
sort of suction
You could put it at
Yeah.
an angle so that the hole's in the bottom, but it goes
Oh,
like,
up into the head.
up into the head
That's
Oh,
interesting.
yeah.
instead of going straight
Yeah,
up.
yeah. That's not a bad idea.
You
that
could
might
even-
be the move.
maybe you could even have a beak where, like, the end can come out the other side or something.
You're like sticking your dick all the way through this duck.
Yes, correct.
Oh,
That's someone's fetish.
I'm sure.
Oh,
I have no
yeah.
doubt.
No, there's definitely people who are like, wow, I wish someone had a dick so big that it could go in one hole and come out the
I was
other
like,
end.
are you aware of how human intestines work?
Amy,
You know what I mean?
People,
Tentacle pornographers don't care about that.
and
But you
also,
want their dick to be like a mile
like,
long.
Amy,
it's not realistic.
human anatomy will not stop people's horny fantasies, and
okay.
you know it.
No, I know.
You know, if someone had, like, boobs the size of a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade float, I think they would have extreme medical problems, but that
Yes.
would stop people from drawing this.
Yeah, there
Like
could be a
each
TLC
boob the
show
size
about
of a float?
What?
Like each individual boob
I
the size
gotta
of a
be honest.
float?
After a certain
After a
point,
certain-
I'm not sure.
I don't think
that
it. I meant combined. They're like the size of a float. I mean, either way, it's too fucking big. I feel like you'd have. Well, you wouldn't be able to move at all for one.
Yeah.
And also,
Unless, okay, hear me out. What if you were floating?
they were like full of helium.
Yeah.
I'm.
This is probably a fetish.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, that's
Hyperinflation.
It's inflation, right?
Right. Yeah. Sorry. I guess.
It's just a very different inflation. So if you want to learn more about this fetish, search.
2026 inflation number.
That's right. It's funny because we're doing the opposite of the
Yeah.
normal bit.
Reverse. It's true. Uno reverse card. Oh yeah, everyone plays Uno.
Oh yeah, if you actually look into the rules, basically everyone plays it wrong. This is true.
You're not supposed to draw like 50 cards in a row.
Yeah.
That's not the rules.
The way a lot of people play the game takes way longer than intended because you just endlessly draw cards until you get something you can play, which is not what you're actually
Which is
supposed to
not
do
what
if you
you're-
read the rule book.
Also, you're not supposed to be able to stack draw twos and stuff.
Yeah, because that can really fuck someone else over. It's one of those games like Monopoly where everyone
rules.
learns the rules from their family or whatever,
So-
and they don't actually read the manual.
Free parking is not a Monopoly rule. You do not put the money on free parking.
That's
That's not
not
a real thing. That's
I
not
mean,
real.
it's the most common Monopoly house
Haven't
rule,
you
but
know
it's not
what is
in
what's
in
a
there.
real Monopoly rule? If you roll doubles 3 times in a row, you just go directly to jail.
Yes,
That's real.
That's a real rule.
Why? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid to
How
be honest.
you can get out of jail by rolling doubles? Did you know that?
Also true, yes.
I think that's also not a well-known Monopoly rule. I don't even like Monopoly. I don't know why I fucking know.
Also, I think when you land in a place,
actually a
you
hater.
actually, if you don't buy it, I think you have to let another player buy it.
Right, you're supposed to auction it off. No, also, nobody does that either.
Yeah,
I assume some of the digital implementations of Monopoly are more faithful
I know.
to the original.
Oh,
rule
something
set.
that is fucking sucks that I learned
Oh,
about.
Monopoly Go, that
So
bullshit.
if you look up the video games that had the biggest budgets, like the most
Just
money
ever,
spent on them
ever.
the top one is the shitty mobile game version of Monopoly.
Right, and you might
Monopoly
question,
Go.
how the fuck could it cost like $1 billion to implement Monopoly? And the answer is, it didn't. They spent so much fucking
spent
money on advertising.
An unbelievable amount of money
They
on
spent like $1 billion
advertising.
on advertising. So
Like
it
1%
sucks.
of the budget was making the actual game, and the other 99% was advertising.
And that's how you know it's a quality mobile gaming experience.
totally. But like, this seems to be a common strategy for mobile
Yeah.
game companies. It's like
Unfortunately.
it sure doesn't look like they put
Suck.
that much money into Raid Shadow Legends or whatever. But they sure did give YouTubers a lot of money to fucking
Yeah, I'm
promote
pretty
it.
sure. Okay, I don't know for a fact. I'm not a YouTuber. I get the vague impression that they're giving the decent-sized YouTubers like 10K a pop.
I think it's more than that, from what
Yeah.
I've heard.
Oh, okay. Jeez. And it's like, okay, would I sell out for that money? I would consider it. I won't lie. Like, if Raid Shadow Legends was like, hello, we will give you 20K to mention us on your podcast and say good things, I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, like I don't want to. I mean, we're not planning to monetize this podcast.
No.
in general.
Okay, that's giving me a terrible idea.
Yeah?
Ad breaks, sponsored segments in porno.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of funny, actually. That does remind me of something that is real. And it's kind of smart, actually, which is some of the bigger teledildonics companies will sponsor adult artists. I mean, like, people who draw porn, generally.
See, that makes sense. I mean, like,
Draw a character using their products and be like, wow, you could get it on sale now. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of actually, that's a good use of their money, honestly. That's kind of smart.
I mean, they're reaching the audience they need to reach.
Exactly, yeah. So,
They got to reach the gooners or whatever.
sorry, I have to talk about what I was looking at.
Yeah?
I was jumping ahead to the next idea a little bit. Can I talk about it?
Sure.
Okay, it's smoking a joint with your ass. So I was looking this up a bit, and there's a sentence on Reddit that was just causing me to crack up.
Yeah?
So someone on Reddit on r/drugs was like, "Can I smoke a joint with my ass?" And someone said, part of this sentence was, however, I'm not an anal smoke doctor.
Really?
And I'm like, oh my god, you're not an anal smoke doctor, really?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Can you direct me to an anal smoke doctor, please?
Yeah, do you know about an anal smoke doctor? Okay, I will say I have boofed weed in a way, but it was not by smoking.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point I went to our local dispensary and they were giving out free stuff and they were like, hello, here are some, it was basically like suppositories, but they were meant to be put in your vagina. And they were like, hello, we are giving these out for free today. And I was like, sure, I'll take them. So I did put one up my ass, but they're only like 2 milligrams, so it didn't really do that much.
Also, didn't it kind of fall apart?
Yeah, well, I ended up freezing one because they were kind of prone. They were sort of a waxy thing that melted really easily. And yeah, it was kind of prone to just dissolving. So I froze one first. So I will say, I believe I've heard of someone smoking a cigarette with their ass.
Talented.
You're familiar with the fartist?
Yes.
I don't know if it was him per se, but it was someone with similar abilities, I think.
Yeah, there's a legendary French guy who was really good at controlling his farts. Like, he could play tunes and stuff.
Yeah, it's legitimately pretty impressive.
He would, go up on stage in front of a bunch of people and perform a show.
Let's see. Joseph. I don't know how this is pronounced from a French background. It might be Pujol. It's Pojol. Well, if it's Pujol, that's really funny.
Not if he's French.
Okay, how would you say that in French?
J is Ja.
Oh, okay. Pujol, maybe. Let us know if you know.
Yeah, the Pujol would be if it was Spanish.
I wish it was Pujol.
I mean, yeah, that would
really-
be funny, of course.
Yo, he could blow out a candle from several yards. Okay,
Several
Yards?
Oh, not feet,
that's
yards.
impressive. That's
Damn.
you have to kind of admire.
He's got the precision and the power.
Yeah, that's
He's
legitimate.
that's a man with range.
Mm-hmm. I could never. Yeah, sometimes people are just naturally talented.
I mean, maybe he practiced a lot. You don't know. Oh, no, Amy, he was Catalan.
Oh.
You didn't look at the early life section, I take it.
didn't. Okay.
In that case, I think it's found it because I was coming up as a Catalan surname on Wiktionary, so I was like, there's some people of Catalan descent who live in the parts of France bordering Spain, even though a lot of them are in Spain. Yeah, it looks like it's either Pujol or Pujol, depending on which region.
Thank you, Beth. I love making Beth read pronunciations out loud for me. It's so convenient. Now there's a website where you can put an IPA and it'll read it, but that's not as fun.
Oh, it actually doesn't work that well.
Oh, also Beth is better.
Well, see, the problem is you have to put in a specific language, and then it only actually supports sounds that are found in that language. So if you try to have the English one say this, it would probably fuck it up.
I see.
Because it would kind of replace sounds with the closest English counterpart.
Right. As English speakers love to do.
It's fact check, that's true. Sorry, can you press the button?
Yay, it worked.
Yay.
All right. I think we can actually wrap it up. Once again, the time has passed quickly.
Oh, has it been 40 minutes already?
It has.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you say wowie zowie?
I did say wowie.
Are you going wowie zowie mode?
That's correct, yes.
Wow. All right. Oh my god, it's the credits. It's the credits. Oh my god.
We love the credits. Oh my god.
Our website is shitpost.biz. That's https://shitpost.biz. Okay, unironically, getting HTTPS to work took a bit, but we
had to email us support about it. Yeah. You can email us. Speaking of email, you can email us at shitpostmortempod@gmail.com.
We're on Blue Sky at shitpost.biz.
Hosts Amy and Beth.
Editor Amy.
Linguistics consultant Beth.
Intro by Bruhisma. That's with a BR. UX. Hello, Lily. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Meow.
Lily, do you have anything to plug? Hi, Lily.
No, I haven't really been posting outside of Discord much
Okay.
ever since
The incident.
the incident.
Oh god, the
No,
incident.
I don't know what I mean. That I just kind of said it. I don't know. Close shutting down.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. All right. I'm going to stop recording.